Is it on? Is it on?
On.
Looks on to me.
Go.
On. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Sports Office, everybody. Great to have you here tonight.
Woo!
We got a good show for you. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to talk some baseball. We're going to talk some basketball. Boys are here. Luderman in the house.
Woo!
Another 50-degree day.
Yes, this mild stretch continues.
You're
Some
walking
rain is
tall,
on.
man.
Well, people are happy.
Yeah, cock of the walk.
It's been a long, snowy, cold winter. We're getting a break. I
What
love
movie
it.
did Christopher Walken say that in? Was it?
Wait, say that line again?
Cock of the walk. Remember, he said it
doesn't
was
ring
in.
No, it was in the cowbell sketch.
No. I
Yeah,
thought it was.
right?
Didn't he say it in Catch Me If You Can? When he
I
played
don't
his
know.
dad, I think that was
Could've
it.
been.
Canner's here too. He's wearing a construction hat, and you may say why. Well, he's not one of the village people. But here's the thing: we have construction going on. You might notice. What is that called? What's that called? What's that stuff?
A new
Television?
What's that stuff called, BC? Slat wall.
Oh.
There you
We've
go.
got that, which makes it look
Oh.
prettier. So we've kind of spruced it up a little bit in here. It's just getting started. There's more to come. Probably
why-
we should
and
tell
why
people
is it?
because we're going to be on television March 23rd. If he doesn't come up my nose with that thing, we're going to be on television March 23rd, like real TV, Channel 2.
Wow.
Fox 2, we're going to be there at 7 o'clock. Listen, I don't want to keep this guy waiting. He is down in Florida covering spring training.
Oh.
He's taking in all the baseball. He's checking out every team. He's doing some great work down there. Ryan Ermanni joins us right now. Ryan, how's the baseball, buddy?
I haven't seen much baseball, but I can show you how to train your dragon, the untrainable dragon. I can show you Mario World. We're down here. Little family trip at Universal Studios in Orlando, but I got an opportunity to be on the Sports Office tonight, the soon-to-be moved to television Sports Office. I do miss Jack Bauer in the Sports Office, though. It looks like that construction gave
Where'd he
him
go?
the axe. Where's
He's
Jack
just-
Bauer?
he's
Where'd
there
Jack
somewhere.
go?
Yeah, there he is.
He says, wait, here you go, Ryan.
All right.
There you go. Feel
You got-
better?
Miller, you got to put that in your home office. That belongs.
I don't think it's going anywhere. It's going to be here somewhere. We don't go on without Jack. I mean, come on.
God, are you crazy?
No,
By the way,
we don't
I'm not
go on
falling
without
for this.
him.
Dan, I'm not falling for this thing where Ryan is out of the goodness of his heart. I've been to Florida with children. You need a break. Like,
So, wait,
I'm
Tanner.
sure he was like, oh,
Tanner.
honey, I got to go on the Sports Office because, they need me. I need a break from these kids.
Canner, walk with me real quick, Canner, okay? Because right now, as we speak, through these doors, my wife and kids are in a show, How to Train Your Dragon. And I said, listen, I want you guys to see that show, but I think I'm going to sit this one out.
Smart.
He's a good dad. He's a good dad.
The question is, Ermanni, and we appreciate you doing this. When you're on vacation, you say, hey, I'm going to go on with Miller and Canner and Luderman and do the Sports Office. How does that fly? Does that go over well?
Listen, that was actually the first time we got along on the trip. She was so happy. She was so happy that I was coming on, that you invited me on. That made the trip. That made her day, Miller.
So, Ermanni, you are of a certain age, which I can relate to. Are you still a roller coaster guy?
So listen, no, not at all. But my daughter is 10 going on 16. She loves roller coasters. My wife and little man, they will not. So I draw the short straw. I have to go on all the roller coasters with Lydia. And let me tell you, there was one roller coaster we went on today. I was shook. And I think I just started to get right about 30 minutes ago, to be honest with you. I don't know what it does to your brain or what it does to your knees, but I just got right about 30 minutes ago. And we went on that ride somewhere around 2 o'clock.
Now, I don't know if this is what it was, but I'm somebody who gets a little bit anxious, okay? I can say that. When it is the roller coaster where it comes over the top of you and you are trapped in, that's the one that I don't like. It's like, I don't want to pull it over me until I'm like, dude, tell me when there's 30 seconds and then we'll go. So I pulled that thing over me one time and there's like this much space there. And the guy looks at me and he goes, you sure about that? And I'm like, he goes, click, and all of a sudden I can't breathe, and I'm just like, okay, get it moving, man.
I am very claustrophobic, and part of that is restraint. I cannot be in a restraint, so you put that thing over the top. Now, we were in line. We were going to be the next ride when the car before us, the ride before us, somebody lost their shoe, which is not a great thing to begin with. So they stopped the ride for 10 minutes. So you're waiting for the anticipation. We get on the car, we get on the ride, and we stop in this dark, pitch black tunnel for about 10 minutes because it got delayed again. You want to see me freaking panic. I mean, it was the worst thing in the world.
So the newsman in me just wants to confirm it was just a shoe. It didn't still have a foot in it, right?
Correct. It was just a shoe. Got to tighten that thing up a little bit, guy.
There's something about the equilibrium when you get older, because when I was younger, I'd go on all those rides.
Yeah.
And then in recent, maybe 10, 15 years, it takes a lot more out of you. You get a little dizzier. Is that?
It's not equilibrium. It's the giblets. You get your giblets all mixed up. And then I've been there, like the Cedar Point thing, after a while, at a certain age, it's just cannot do,
Well, you're also getting tossed from side to side and banging against the sides and all that stuff. And your body doesn't take it like it used to.
Brutal.
Yeah. So
thanks, Jim.
No, it certainly is not for the faint of heart. But I still do it every now and then, Ermanni, for the same reason that you do, because, well, my kids aren't kids anymore. But when I go, I'll still do it. And it's still fun.
I mean,
it's fun when it's over. It's not fun when you're anticipating. And I will tell you one story. Anybody who kind of grew up in the D.C. area knows King's Dominion, and they had the Rebel Yell. So we got stuck on the chain going up the hill. And we had to get out and walk down the plank next to that hill. And basically we were stuck there. Now listen, this is one where you're only tucked in here. It's not over the top, because if it had been over the top, I wouldn't be here right now. But it is one of those that just came across here. But we literally, because the two cars got too close, if my memory serves me correct. It was a long time ago. But we had to disembark and then walk down. If you look on the side, there was like little, I don't want to say there were steps, but it was like little 1x2s that could allow you to step down. And the ride was shut down for the rest of the time we were there.
Never in a million years would I be able to do that. I really mean it.
Hey, Dan, what about the King's Dominion had the Grizzly, which was not the worst, scariest roller coaster, but it was like all wooden.
Yes.
And so it was so
I think the Rebel Yell was too.
It was rickety and wooden, and you really thought, you were going to fall out, or it was going to break completely.
There's also the small matter that when you and I are talking about in that time era, everything was wooden.
Yeah, man.
It's the giblets, man. You got to look after the giblets.
Hey, Ermanni, your boys are up by 15 in the marquee game of the night in college basketball. That's not surprising to you, right?
Oh, I mean, I'm surprised they lost the game. I was really hoping they'd run the table and go unbeaten. They are going to win the national championship. Anything less than a national championship is a severe disappointment. I mean, you're talking Final Four, national championship game. No, they've got to win this thing, and I think they will win it. The only thing that would have been sweeter is if somehow, some way, they wouldn't have that one blemish on their record. Are you
don't think they're going to lose a game the rest of the year?
I don't. I don't think they're going to lose a game the rest of the year.
They might lose on Saturday to Duke.
Get out of here, Duke. I mean, this ain't 1992. Miller, this ain't 1992. They're not losing to Duke.
Listen, here's the thing. And I've heard people talk about this.
Now
And
they're
we've
up
all
20,
had this conversation with people about, Michigan, if they lose and don't win it all and what it would mean and things like that. I mean, there's probably two teams like that most years that they don't win it all. You think Duke didn't feel that way last year? You think Houston didn't feel that way, getting all the way? I mean, and let's not forget, they just got to number one.
Well, I mean, they were the number one team in the country all year long. What the voters think and what they are completely different things. Look, I saw Dusty May at a Pistons game. about a week or two ago, and I went right up to him. I was like, Dusty, we got to take the whole thing, baby. And he said, you know it. Let's go.
That's funny.
He does seem like the right guy for the job, which is the good thing. I mean, he has very quickly answered a lot of questions. And I do think, and we were talking about this the other night, I do think there is a certain bit of being put together in this day and age that you have to have to build a team. It's not what it used to. And I think this is one of the things that's been proven difficult for Tom Izzo. He's still obviously really good. We're under construction. I told you guys that. He's still obviously really good, but I do think this day and age is kind of driving him nuts a little bit just reading the tea leaves.
Well, there's no doubt about that. But one of the things that Dusty May has done phenomenally, too, is so you've got the talent, right? You got to pay everybody. If you don't pay players, they're not coming. But how do you get those top-tier guys and mold them quickly into becoming a team and playing for each other? And you don't have to score 20 a night. You don't have to get double-doubles. It is about winning. How do you sell that top-tier player on becoming a good teammate? I think that's what Dusty May has done probably better than anyone in college basketball, at least in the last 2 or 3 years, up to this point. I mean, look, UConn, they did such a nice job under Hurley for so long, but now, I mean, look, now you guys, UConn doesn't have the coin to be paying top-tier talent.
Yeah, our top 5 team, though. You might see them here soon. Be careful.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's not doing nothing. They're not doing nothing. But I think
that one down.
Dusty May has done better than anything.
So, Ermanni, as you look at the landscape, which team in the country right now do you think can stay on the court with Michigan?
Yes.
I think Arizona. I do like Arizona, and I'll tell you, just because of the rivalry, I do like Michigan State. I think Michigan State is a team. I know what Michigan did in East Lansing, but you play each other enough times. I would be scared of playing. I don't want to say scared. That's not the right word. But how many times can you beat Michigan State before maybe they get you once?
Yeah.
When it matters.
Well, you're going to see them again in the regular season. We know that.
Yeah, you're going to see him again in the regular season. Probably going to see him in the Big Ten tournament, probably. And who knows? I mean, if you play each other for a fourth time, I do think Tom Izzo will figure it out.
Well, you don't bet against Izzo in March. That's the bottom line. I mean, he may trip up somewhere, but you predicting where becomes a very, very tough task.
Exactly. So I would say Michigan State. I think Arizona. Look, Duke.
Only thing that worries me about Arizona is they're led by freshmen. That worries me. Michigan's got some dudes that have been around.
Yeah, and Duke does not scare me for whatever reason. They just don't. But we'll see. Those could be famous last words.
Yeah, but I mean, look, we're going to put a lot into what happens on Saturday night when these two teams play in Washington. By the way, Michigan's up by 17 against Purdue. That's a heck of a statement at Mackey now.
Isn't that something? I mean, they just blow teams out too.
19.
I mean, these
19.
These games aren't even close against top 5, top 10 teams. Not even close.
Man.
All the way.
Love that homer,
so,
man.
Ermanni, let me just, we have the exuberant Ermanni before we let you go. Are the Pistons going to win it all?
Pistons are going to win the East, and then we'll see. I think OKC is pretty darn good. I do not see any team. The Knicks, the Celtics do scare me if they can get Tatum back. I don't see them beating Detroit 4 times in 7 games. I think Detroit's really good.
I'm watching Cleveland and the Knicks, who both were rolling going into the All-Star break.
Oh, it's on Cleveland's end. Okay.
It's definitely on Cleveland's end. with Jay, you got to watch the after show to understand that one. But no, I mean, we'll see what happens with James Harden, and we're going to talk about this in the next couple of days. But those two teams were supposed to be the teams in the East coming into the year. And I'm not taking anything away from the Pistons. All I'm saying is they may be finding their stride, so keep an eye on them. Ermanni's
not scared.
Man.
You got it. Hey, Lydia, Luke, come here. Say hi to everybody in the sports office.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing? Woo! Hey, Lydia.
You want to say hi?
Lydia.
Looks like I'm out.
Hey, let me talk to Lydia. I want to ask her something.
Lydia. Dan wants to ask you a question. Hold on.
Hey,
Yeah,
show
what's
me your
Live television.
show me your dad's face when he's going down a roller coaster.
Oh.
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh, there's Luke.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ermanni. Love to the family, man. We appreciate you. Hey, Luke,
You
what's
got it.
up?
Look at Luke. Look at Luke. He's the star of the show.
Luke, what's up? And now he knows how to train his dragon.
I'll see you guys.
All right, man. We
top
appreciate
job.
you.
Wow.
The Ermanni family joining us right there.
Beautiful.
From vacation.
There's nothing like an Orlando trip with children.
Yeah. Just walk in, open the vein, let it go,
just-
and just realize that you're going to be paying
Chaos.
for it
There's
for
a lot of wallet rot.
That's-
Wallet rot.
A lot of waiting.
Are you a Disney guy, Universal guy? We always
I
preferred
went to
Universal.
Disney a bunch of times, but I did one time go to Universal.
Universal,
for a
I think,
day, for a day.
seems to have the better rides, better roller coasters. I enjoyed that.
They got the Harry Potter world and
Some of those are
and
awesome.
Simpsons.
Yeah,
and stuff
some
like
of
I
those
took
are
my
awesome.
kids to Niagara Falls. I'm proud of that fact.
Good God!
You are.
What a bummer.
Ludeman
If I
takes
was
the
the-
family on a trip up north to see like a lock
Exactly.
where boats get to come
Look at the
through.
clouds. This is cumulonimbus.
That's right. Sault Ste. Marie.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come right back. We talked about Tom Izzo. They got a game coming up a little bit later tonight. He had a message for Michigan State fans that might not be buying into what they're doing. We'll talk about that. And hey, join us. Your thoughts on what's going on in the world of sports right there. Just click that link. All you got to do, that'll put you in the Zoom room. We'll throw you on the screen. We'd love to see you up there like Ryan Ermanni. You don't have to even be at Universal Studios to join the show. Be right back. Welcome back to the Sports Office. This episode of the Sports Office is brought to you by Chevy Detroit. Together, let's drive. Visit ChevyDetroit.com. Right there.
Nice.
A T-shirt to prove it. We got folks in the Zoom room. We'd love to have you join us. All you got to do, get in there. Make sure you turn on your camera. We can't put you on unless you turn your camera on. Anthony's with us tonight. Anthony, what's up, man? Welcome to the Sports Office.
Yes, welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey, great to have you back, man.
First, I want
Hey,
you guys
look
to
at
see the
you with your
shirt.
chest all puffed out with Michigan blowing Purdue off the
Michigan
board.
versus everybody. We take no names. We take no names at all.
Well, apparently the name Purdue doesn't mean anything as of tonight because they're the
I'm
number
sorry,
7
who?
team in the country and Michigan's housing them.
Who's that?
Well, it was Purdue.
Yeah, we're no match for anybody in the Big Ten this year, and it's going to be something special between U of M and the Pistons this year. Man, it's going to be something special for the next few months.
So are you the school of Ermanni who doesn't think they're going to lose a game the rest of the year?
Every game that I have wore this shirt, we have won.
Now
Well,
the
you've
pressure
got
is on.
probably 15, 16 to go, something like that, and you're going to be in
Yes.
great shape.
Exactly. And when we do win the national championship, it is going to be fantastic.
Wow.
Before I leave, there's one
That's
thing I have to
positivity.
say.
I
They're
love
right
that.
there. And
I love
I think if you pretty much went around the country and talked to experts, they would tell you Michigan's a team to beat. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
just the way that they've played, and yes, they just ascended to number 1 for the first time, but the way they played early and the way they're playing now, it's been really impressive.
And before I go, I just have one thing to say. Ohio State sucks.
I expect no less.
Seems like the perfect way to end it when a guy's wearing a Michigan versus everybody shirt.
And a strong beard game.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes,
Thank you
thank you.
very much.
Top job.
Hey, Michigan State has lost 3 out of 4. They take on UCLA tonight. Should be a game they win. This is get right week for them, so they should win this game. Tom Izzo this week, though, for fans that have kind of given up on Michigan State or questioned whether or not they can be strong enough to make a run, here's what he had to say.
A lot of basketball left. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs left. If people are jumping off the wagon, shame on them. But I'm not jumping off my wagon. And I'm not going to get so upset about it that it takes up my time. I was pretty honest with you 2 weeks ago when we were 19-2, and I told you, hey, what's coming around the corner? Did I tell you? Well, nobody wants to hear that. And then it sounds like I'm being negative, like I know we're going to lose. I don't know we're going to lose. And yet I feel good about my team.
So there's the head coach with what he had to say. There's the boys working the Zoom room. Good to see you guys over there. Yeah, that when you come in the Zoom room, that's where you end up, over there with those guys, and then they give us the thumbs up and they say, yeah, they hit that QR code exactly, or put the meeting ID in there. Interesting, Tom Izzo sent out an email as well to the fans telling them that they need to pick it up here. The Izzone and the group, they need to pick it up and get everybody going here down the stretch. It was kind of like a let's
challenging
freaking
them,
go
yeah.
right now. Here we go, starting tonight against UCLA. So I got a feeling it's going to be a raucous house.
And
at
not to
Breslin.
boo Xavier Booker. That was his other message yesterday.
Yeah, former Spartan Xavier Booker, who now plays for UCLA, coming back in this one. So we will see what happens there. But
Obviously, Michigan State, is not in the top 10 anymore, but that could change.
Quickly.
Does anybody really want to play Michigan State in March?
No.
No.
It's not a team that you line up to play because
Nope.
Tom Izzo gets his guys ready to go.
Amen.
And look, we know that every once in a while they get knocked off, but you still don't want to be that team. So we'll see what happens. They got to get right, and they got time to get right here before the tournament. This is when we'll rather lose 3 out of 4 now than 2 or 3 weeks from now.
I would say
When you don't really have the opportunity to do that, when it's one and done. All right, we'll take a break, come right back. Final segment of the show right after this. Join us on the Sports Office. Click that link. Hey, welcome back to the sports office. You're in the Zoom room. Papa Dot, what's up, man? You got about 30 seconds to close our show. Go, man.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey.
And let's say shout out to Michigan. Like Ermanni said, they're going all the way with this year.
This is impressive
Whooping
tonight.
'em.
That's a tough place to play, and at least for a half, they're smoking them.
Yep.
So, listen.
They're gonna dominate that. They're gonna dominate that.
Well, they can dominate
Don't
right into
mark
Duke,
my
and we'll see
word.
what they do Saturday. If they roll
Duke,
through both
nah,
these, that would be something. Papa Dot, we always appreciate you, man. Luderman, you had a punchki today.
I had a half a punchki today. It was delicious.
Those
with the jelly,
sit
with the jelly
kind
in
of
there and a
jelly?
cup of
What kind of
coffee.
jelly?
It was like the raspberry.
Okay.
Heaven.
They sit heavy.
Very much so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't have one. But I'm going to
much.
go eat dinner now.
Give it a
Okay.
I'm
shot.
kind of hungry.
Right.
So
It
we're
is
going to
today.
break for dinner and then come back tomorrow night, if that's okay. So have a great night. Thank you for being a part of this. What's that? More construction tomorrow.
To be
See ya.
continued. Yay.
Thanks for joining us as we dive headfirst into all things people, power, and